Okay, so we've got a function here. This is actually quite a lot of information on this screen, so let's do it bit by bit. Pause the video. I would like for you to give this question a go. If you want me to make this bigger, let's just make this bigger. There you go. You need to give 2 errors given from this trace table, which means that this code is wrong. This trace table follows the code. The code is meant to do something, but it's not doing what it needs to do. How can we tell from the trace table that we've messed up? Okay, so pause the video, give it a go. So, new fact, trace tables fall under what is known as white box testing. We haven't covered this yet. This is December 31st, 2022. We cover this after your mocks, but it falls under white box testing because we can test line by line our code. So our code is meant to check to see if a password is correct. We've done questions like this before. So it needs to be longer than 5 characters, contain 1 numerical digit, 1 uppercase digit, and at least 1 other character. Easy. But does it do that? So let's quickly go through this code. We've got number of upper, number of digits. Fine for now. We've then got the length of our string, which is fine because we will need to go through, let's imagine this is our string, A, B, C, D. We'll need to go through each one of these to check to see, is this uppercase, lowercase, or other, uppercase, lowercase, or other, uppercase, lowercase, or other, uppercase, or lowercase, or other. So that's fine, we need the length. If the string length is less than 6, then return false. That is good because we're making sure that it is longer than 5. If it is more than 5, we then do this bit of code. Fine, that works for me. For index, 1 to length of string, which is this, that makes sense. We're going to go through A, B, C, D, E, F, let's imagine. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it adds a -1. Why the heck has it done that? So basically it's only going to check A, B, C, D, and E, and not my F. So if I go to the table, let's just double check this. This is what it's giving us, 1, 2, 3, 4 AP, so it's giving us A, B, C, D. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4 AP. Great. It's going to do 1, it then does 2, it then does 3, it then does 4, then does A, but you notice it doesn't do P. So the index only goes up to 5, so that is an error. Index in loop only goes up to 5. I'm going to put length of string. No, so yeah, length of string -1. So that's an issue. That is an error. Okay. Next chart. So we're getting the next. So we're basically slicing. So we get that. If next char is greater than or equal to 0 and next char is less than 9, num digit goes up by 1. Yeah, makes sense. Otherwise, so else, if next char is greater than A and next char is less than Z, number of upper goes up by 1. We're not actually counting lowercase because it doesn't want us to. It doesn't care about lowercase. It just must have 1 upper and 1 digit. So we've actually caught that. So this is correct. This is correct. We've checked this as well now. Contain at least 1 other character. So I'm guessing that means like lowercase or an asterisk or something along those lines. So all of this is fine. None other, so this is to work out other. It's going to take this length of our string, which is 6 in this case, get our number, so take away our number of digits, which would be, how many numbers do we have? 4 numbers, and number of uppers. So this would be 6 minus 4 minus 2, so 2 minus 6 minus 6 will give us 4. But it won't give us 4 because of the error. It should give us 4, but because we're only looping once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, so it only does this, it's actually going to be 4 minus 1. There's only one uppercase, which is A, which will give us 3 in our table. 3. But that's not true, because this is basically saying the number of other digits is now 3 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. But that's not true, because 1 is a number, 2 is a number, 3 is a number, 4 is a number, and A is uppercase. None of those are other characters. None of them are lowercase, or none of them are asterisks or slash. So there's something wrong with this line of code. So it should be, if we want to work out how many characters are not uppercase or lowercase, we should take our 6, fine, take away our number of digits plus our number of uppers. So that will give us 6 minus 4 plus 1, which should give us 5. But if we were doing this properly and we had the proper loop in place, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 AP. It would be 4 digits and 2 uppercase. So if that's the case, 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 equals 0. This would be 0, which would mean that there are no other characters, which means this password should be rejected at the end of all of this code. So if number of digits is greater than or equal to 1, yep, and number of uppers greater than or equal to 1, yep, and number of others greater than or equal to 1, return true, so we're good. Otherwise, if it's not that, return false. So this bit is correct as well. So the problem is line 41. Line 41 is this line here with the number of upper equals string length minus number of digits minus number of upper. The point of this is to basically calculate how many digits we have. So as I said before, it's 4. How many uppercase we've got, add them together, which gives us 6. Take it away from our length, which is 6. So 6 take away 6 equals 0, which means we've got no other characters. Now if we were to do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, and I'm going to do baby P, it would have 6 for string length, number of digits 4, number of upper 1, 4 plus 1 equals 5, 6 take away, oops, what did I keep doing that? 6 take away 5 equals 1, that'll give us 1 number upper, and that's fine because there is 1 other character, it's lowercase p. So the error is num digit take away num upper. It's not asking for a solution, it's asking what the problem is. So state how the given trace table indicates the existence of the error. But now I'm going to relate it to the actual scenario. So num digit, so it should, originally, so I'm going to put originally num digit, sorry, num other is 3, but should be is 0 based on the scenario 1, 2, 3, 4 AP based upon this trace table. So I'm linking it to the trace table. So like with this one, I said index in loop only goes up to 5. So it should be, I'm going to add, so should be 6. So the question was state how the given trace table indicates. So it's talking about the trace table this. It's not too bothered about when a code has gone wrong, but it helps to go through the code to work out the problem here. So we did it correct with how we did it. It's a useful exercise to do. Now the next question to do with this, give the line number of each error in the code. So the line number is 26 and the other error was 41, and write the correct pseudocode. So this is easy. Pause the video, give it a go. Okay, so the correct pseudocode for, where's my pen? There you go, for index 1, 2, string length, not string length minus 1. So it doesn't need this. Done. 41. Easy. I've already shown you how to create this one. So it should be num other, arrow, string length, minus, num digit. Let me just do this on this line. Num digit minus num upper. Easy. Done. Happy days.